Hey, it's Shelly Rosemary, Art by the Métis Mama, and this is my second attempt at recording this video because my camera was kind of going wonky. So I was sharing some old vintage books in my first attempt at recording this video. So I'll show those at the end of the video instead. Let's start with, what do I want to start with here? Maybe these little guys. I want to fill these little guys. I haven't put anything on the covers of these yet. So this will be the cover and this will be the inside. So I'm going to trim off this part here. Don't need that. And then I'm just going to grab these ones too. I need to do something with. This was like a canvas print of my husband and I's artwork that the local printing company messed up on. So I just cut it into different sizes, and I'll probably even make them, maybe I'll leave them the same. I'll leave them this size, but I'm going to put some fabric on the insides, and so this one goes with this one. And then there's a top part. So I have the rest of them in here somewhere. But anyways, those are work in progress as well. So I'm going to put those on the side. This one I edged out with gold. Sewed the crap out of this one and this one as well. And I just edged this one out in gold. So those will be getting turned into journals. And those two, but these ones are pretty much ready to go. I just need a focal point. So let's throw some papers in here and get this one going. Now, let's see. I don't want these to be perfect. So, yeah, that's a good size. So let's do that. Let's just get this going. And I don't want the pages to be the same sizes. I want them to kind of be scrappy, like me. I'm kind of scrappy sometimes. I like that sort of scrappy look. Found these out thrifting. Sentence Cube game. I've never heard of this before, but I thought these would make really fun junk journal pages for my smaller junk journals. So you guys ever see anything you like in terms of papers that I use in my stuff, and you want to do a swap of papers? Just let me know, because I love doing swaps so much. They're so fun. However, Canada Post is on strike right now, so I can't, this one's already cut, so that's perfect. I can't do anything like in terms of snail mail for a bit till they're back in business. Do that. Okay, also got these ones while thrifting. Court Whist. I've never ever heard of this. But they're already all filled in, so they're kind of useless. Like I can't even photocopy them if somebody wanted copies. So they'd be great for junk journals. These ones are a little bit more heavy weighted. Okay, let's see here. There's some brown paper. Put that in there. Not a lot of color happening in here. That's okay. Let's throw that one in there somewhere. Let's put it here. So sometimes I do like to paint the pages or like throw in my own painty pages. I haven't really had a lot of time to do stuff like that. Here's a cute one with some rabbits. Let's throw that one in there. Bring some color in. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I also am really lacking on space, so I have no place to put things. I really need to get more storage solutions in my basement. Now that I have a job, I can actually afford to buy maybe some storage. I like closed cabinet storage because I don't like seeing big clutter, cluttery shelf. Let's do that one. And how many did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? 1. Not that it really matters, I guess. I don't care. What else do we have going on here for papers? Let's do one of these Wizard of Oz papers. Whoop. Okay. Never mind that one. Let's do this one. Okay, I'll just fold that in half. And I'm going to stick that one maybe over here. There, I like that scrappiness of this one. I'm going to just turn this one this way and this one this way. That's good. And then there it is. Now, I mean, I could add a couple more things. Oh, I didn't know that was in there. It's one of those feathers, not feathers, leaves. Let's see, let's do one more. I feel like one more would be nice. Maybe this one. And then we'll just do this and stick her maybe right here. That should be good. So the next thing that I do is I take my sewing box here and let's just use this. Should I, no, maybe not this color. Let's do a different color for the thread. See if I can find some blue. Or let me see what else. Or pink or purple or turquoise. Looks like I need to get some more blue. Here's some. I think I'll do purple. Okay. Okay, that's really long, but I have a reason for that. So I'm gonna thread this and let's go right in the middle. I don't know why I did it like that. I usually do it together. Okay, start all over. Okay, right in the center. There it goes. Perfect. Pull it through. I'm going to leave a long tail. Then, it doesn't matter if you go this way or this way. Just get it through. Okay. Right. pull it through, then back to the center through the same hole that I just punched. If I can do it. What is the problem here? There. Okay. There. Pull that. Then back. Then on this side. Get through there. Okay. I wonder if I should do kits with these ones. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, so now you can just tie that off. I always come under that one there, and then I just tie this off in a double knot. Oops. There we go. Then just pull that off the string, and then I just trim this, and I have my charms. I'll see if I can find a fun charm to hang off of there. And I think I'm going to do one of these owls for this one. Okay, so what I do is put that through. Okay, there we go. Come on, there. Oh, didn't quite go through. Let's try this again. Come on. There we go. Come on. That's better. Okay, and then I just tie this in a knot, like so. And then I do one more. Oops, this is not working. Okay, come on. Come on, Hootie. There we go. There we go. Good job, Hootie. Okay, there, got it. I just love this little owl. It's so cute. Look how cute. It reminds me of the owl from Mr. Dress Up. If you're Canadian, you know Mr. Dress Up. You know what I'm talking about. Mr. Dress Up was the best show ever when I was a kid. And it had this wise old owl. He had this wise old owl on his wall that he sometimes talked to. And it kind of reminds me of that wise old owl. Okay, so now I need to figure out what I want to put on the cover of this. And I would like it to be in an owl theme because it is an owl. So let's see if I have any of my grandmother owl printables in here. I think I do, but let's take a look. You can hear my 8-year-old upstairs. Ma, ma. Even though my husband's up there, he has to call me. And he has to come find me. So I have this one. So I could use that one. And it is a good size for this. So let's do that one. So I'm going to cut out that. And I want the moon to and we'll get our Mod Podge ready to go as well. Well, Don't need to take the lid off yet. Let's cut this out first. It's my oldest kinship son's birthday today. He's 17 today. I can't believe it. I still remember when his foster mom brought him, when she brought him to me. It was a week before he turned 2. She was so upset, crying, because she had him in her care since he was a newborn. So it was so hard for her, but she's still in her life. She's grandma now. I had to keep that connection for him and for her, and she's been an amazing support in our life over the years. So the reason why Jackson came to me is because he is my second cousin's son. But I call her my sister because my mom was also a kinship mom and partially raised her off and on since she was an infant. So she's my sister, and he's my nephew, I guess, technically. And if you want to get real technical, I guess you could say he's my third cousin. But he, in my heart, is my son, and I love him like my own child. So anyways, let's see. Where is my... Oh, right here. Okay. Get my brush. Okay, let's... put some glue down here. Just come on. Stay down. There we go. So in our Indigenous teachings, we are told to share our gifts. We believe in bartering and trading, openly sharing. So when I do these YouTube videos and tutorials that are essentially free, I always say, if I inspired you and you want to pay it forward, I always accept donations to my PayPal account at artbythemétismama@gmail.com, but it's not necessary, but always appreciated. Okay, so the next step is I always take a ballpoint pen because it just flows easier for me, and some people might not like the look of ballpoint pen, but it doesn't bother me at all, so I love using them. Because they don't look completely black. I think that's why people don't like them. One reason anyways. They do kind of have more of a dark purple or blue look to them. Okay, so I do that, and then I outline my moon as well. And oh, I forgot one more thing. I need a word. I always like to put a word down. So I have these. So we got Grandmother Owl. So what would be a good one for Grandmother Owl? I think magic would be good. Let's do magic. So I'm really tired today. I'm glad that we're getting takeout for dinner so I don't have to cook. Okay, we'll get our word. Put that down. And then outline that. Doesn't really make much of a difference, does it? But for me, it just makes it what do you call it? Brings it all together, I guess. It's gonna cover this. Now, normally I would do this to the whole entire journal, but I kind of want to keep the matte finish on it, so I'm not going to do that. And let that dry. Let's just take let's take Ducky to it. This is Ducky, my blow dryer. Where's my plug-in? Plug this in. Okay. It was breaking here somewhere. I forget where it was. So I had to take some duct tape, and it kind of reminded me of a duck, so I drew some eyes on it and named her Ducky. So she's been a really great tool. My other one got it myself zapped by my old one. It had a big crack in her, so I had to sadly throw her away. So this is my new one. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see. That's good. Now, the next thing is she needs some kind, I like that inside. I like that. She needs something to keep her closed, and then we're done. So, oh, I just heard the birthday boy. All right, let's just grab elastic. Here's a nice one. So you could either go this way with your elastic, or you could go this way. I think I like it this way. And there you go. There's the journal done. Then I have to do all these ones here. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there'll be 8 of these available when they're done. And I still have some of the ones I did with the Tim Holtz doll on the cover. So unfortunately I can't mail anything until the postal strike is over. But if you live in Rocky Mountain House, you can pick up. So there we go. That's it for those ones. Now, dare I continue on with this video? Let's see, what do I have here? I have this journal too that I thought might be fun to work in as well. Should I work on it? I can quickly throw some pages in here. That would work. Let's see here. I'll go like this. I feel like it's a little bit too long there. There's one page. Two pages. This one's a little bit thicker, so it's going to take a few more extra pages to do. This is mulberry paper that I got from somebody. Happy birthday!
Thank you.
I'm going to pause this video and I'll finish this off after. Okay, I'm back. Took a little bit of a break and went and did some stuff. And so I actually don't remember where I left off. I think we left off finishing this mini junk journal. And I still have all these to do, which won't take me too long, but we'll put those aside for now. And I had actually started recording putting together this junk journal when my family just started going crazy, being noisy in the background. So I deleted that video. So you guys didn't get to see me put this together, so I apologize, but here it is. I did 2 signatures, and these easily slip out. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 pages. And then of course, when you fold them in half, it doubles, and then you get front and back, right? So yeah, this is how I do my larger junk journals. I sew the signatures together and then I insert them like this, like I just tie them in. That's how I prefer to do these. And then what I did was I had printed off, I made these I just use AI to make these little ribbon skirt girls. So this is one of my blueberry ceremony girls. Here's a ribbon skirt girl with her smudge bowl. And then I had this one here with the florals and the Métis infinity symbol. And I glued it on just a piece of heavier paper and cut it out, and then just glued it on with some a generous amount of Mod Podge, put some heavy books over it and let it dry. So now it's on there good. Now to take this further, I could put some, you know, some kind of trim around the edges. I'm still trying to decide if I want to do that. I'm not sure yet, but I really love how this come together. It needs a closure still, so I'm still trying to figure out what I want to use for a closure. I think I'm actually going to put on a fabric tie, so let's do that right now. So how I do that, excuse me, my throat. I just had a coughing fit before I came back on. My cold is practically gone, but the coughing part just seems to just not want to go away, which I've talked to a lot of other people who around here who've been having sickness in their families, have been saying they've been experiencing the same thing with the coughs, the coughing part not going away. Okay, let me see here. I'm just gonna find some fabric in my fabric bin. I have this one. I have this one. This one's really nice. Excuse me. Gosh, I just hate I have this one, but I don't know if it really goes with that. I just love this fabric, but I don't have long enough piece. That's gorgeous. Let me see here. I have this one here. I think I'll use this one. So I found our tie. Now I need one more piece of fabric for a heart, and I'll show you what I mean. I have some of this Jackie Travers and Ojibwe Florals fabric. Let's use a little piece of this one because it's so beautiful. I just love her, like the vibrancy of her work. Jackie Travers is an Ojibwe artist from Winnipeg, Manitoba. And she's one of my favorite Indigenous artists. I just love her style. Okay, let's focus on this little butterfly here. And I just think I'll just kind of sort of fussy cut it around it a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so I apologize for my constant clearing of the throat. It annoys me as much as it annoys you guys, so just so you know. All right. So what I'd like to do here first is kind of test this out. How much length do I need here? Because how it's going to go is like this, where you'll just get tied. Tied it on here. Okay, so we don't need all this length. I'll cut off some of that. We'll kind of go like that, and then we'll take our little butterfly here and we'll just adhere it over top of this part here, so then it stays on the journal itself. So grab our Mod Podge. Gosh, I got to get back on some of my supplements to strengthen my lungs. Now that I have a job, finally, I can afford to do that. Mind you, just celebrate it. We're just celebrating another birthday, so August until October is like birthday after birthday after birthday after birthday, so it makes it really hard for me to focus on myself during this time of the year. One more birthday after today, that's my husband's, and then there's a bit of a break, thank goodness. Okay, so there, now that just has to dry, but there's a little journal. Very colorful, very scrappy, very cute. I love it. So that's that one and that one. And then I'll finish these ones. And I still have this piece of scrap, whatever you call it, fabric scrap. I don't even know what to call it, but I was thinking of doing earrings with these, but I still don't know what I want to do. So for now, it just kind of sits here until I figure out what I want to do with it. And what else was I going to share with you? Oh yeah. Okay, so those are done. Let's let that dry. I'll put that off to the side. I wanted to share one more thing with you guys before I let you go. So I thrifted these books over the summer. The first one here is called The Finished Mystery. And I really love using old books like this for junk journals and mixed media backgrounds, but this one is falling apart, but I couldn't bring myself to take it apart because it has so many fun elements to it. So there's a lot of, like through the book, there's a lot of these sort of book marks that whoever used to own this book had stuck in, I think, to keep track of different passages in the book. But look at this one. It's like a little calendar sheet from 1944. Isn't that cool? And it's got some writing on the back. And it is some type of a Christian book. And I'm not really sure what to do with it, but what's the copyright on it again? This one is, oh, it's on the side. 1917, The Finished Mystery. So series 7, Studies in the Scriptures. Yeah, so I really, excuse me, it's got a few illustrations in it, but for the most part, it's mostly text. But let me show you some of the goodies that are in here, like this one. Old Salt brand Canadian smoked sardines and oil. It's kind of neat, eh? And there's even a luggage tag in here somewhere right here. So International Fur and Hide Company, raw furs, hides, and horsehair. I'm going to copy this for ephemera because I just think it's kind of a cool element. I think this would be nice for some of my Indigenous themed journals. So that's going to get scanned. And then there's just like random cutouts from newspapers. Monstrous Madness. What is this? I don't know. Talking something to do with those total oils, and notice that they do not include Spain or Japan, are staggering. Nearly $1.5 billion in 1913 was bad enough. More than $4.25 billion in 1938 is infinitely worse. So I don't know. But anyways, very interesting book. My husband claimed it when I first brought it home from the hospital because he likes this kind of stuff. He loves history and he loves like religious sort of publications. Not that he's super religious, just that it's part of his passion of learning about history. He's very much like me in terms of his spirituality. But we do have some different thoughts and ideas. We don't believe in absolutely the same thing, but yeah, very cool, right? Very cool book. So I don't really know what to do with it. I'm thinking I might sell it because I think someone might appreciate it. Okay, so there's that one. And then I found this one is amazing. Wait till you see this one. I'm just going to zoom out just a tiny bit. Okay, this one's really old too. Look at the aging on these pages. I think I will sell this one too. Oops, let's go this way. Obviously somebody has taped or glued up the side, the spine of that. Okay, so the first inside picture here, Baron Covier, I think that says. And here's the inside title page, A History of Earth and Animated Nature. And look at how gorgeous that illustration is. Like the color is so beautiful. So this is volume 2. Goodness gracious, my throat. And it's an 1870 copyright. So this literally is the oldest book I own. Okay, so check out some of these illustrations. Look at this. So that's the first one. So the first section is on birds. I have to wait till the Canada Post strike is over before I can ship anything out. Just an FYI, today is October 4th, 2025. So who knows how long the Canada Post strike is going to be. But look at how absolutely gorgeous these illustrations are. They're just unbelievable. I love them so much. Jeez. Can I just get a clear throat? Look at these reptiles are kind of interesting looking. I've never seen any of these ones before. Or this one even. Or this one. Like, are these even legit reptiles? I don't know. Okay. This one's really cool. I really love this one. And this one, look at how beautiful it is. And the patina on this page is so pretty. That coloring. Here's another one. You know, us junk journalists love that aging on the pages, right? Like, there's just so many illustrations in this book. There's a lot of text, but there's a lot of illustrations too. So there is Sage. Last time you came down when I was on a video, you were causing commotion over here, okay? So please don't do that, all right? I don't want you bugging Jackson if you're going to be down here. You need to be quiet. Look at this beautiful, like, just the coloring again is, it's so beautiful. Even with the age of the book, it's still really pretty vibrant. Here's another one. So I'll just kind of, well, look, this one's my favorite right here, the butterflies. Look how pretty. Like, I'd love to scan this one. What did I just say about bugging Jackson? No. Okay, if you're gonna go right in and close the door. Why? Every time I'm doing a video, my boys don't listen to me. Okay, let it go. Let it go. Kiem. Kiem is a Cree word that basically is like let it go, but it's more like a state of being. So if somebody's trying to, something is trying to disrupt your peace, it's just like a way of bringing yourself back to center. So Kiem. I am not stopping this video this time because the second take at my video, I had to stop and delete it because it just got out of control. This one is like on snakes. Like, my kids will just be like doing their own thing and be nice and quiet, and as soon as they get on a video, right, things hit the fan. I love this one with the black and white background and then the colorful fish. So pretty. I would love to know what kind of medium they use for these. Look at this one here. It's interesting how they put them on the land instead of in the water too. So as you can see, some of the pages are falling apart, but I'm trying to decide on pricing for these. I do want to sell them after I make some copies of a few things. Look at this. Here's another one. So I paid a little bit for this one at the thrift store. It wasn't in the cheap books, but it also wasn't super expensive, but I paid an okay price for it. Like, I just had to have it because of the illustrations more than anything. Here's another one. I love this stork. It's really pretty. This heron or crane. It says common crane, white stork, gigantic crane, common heron, and little egret. History of birds. Okay, what else is there? There's this one here. Song thrush. Well, and a bunch of other ones. And then, and the other thing is it also has some of these illustrations, right, on the different pages as well, these little black and white illustrations. Look at this one with the woodpeckers. Let's see. And then here's another one. And then this one here. And this one. Look at this one. Oh, this is so beautiful. The coloring on that rooster. Get yellow. That one. And this one here. Oh, I showed you this one already, right? The vouchers. So yeah, I think that's it. I think I showed you that one too. Yeah, I think that's it, but absolutely beautiful books. So yeah, I just wanted to share those, and I think that's it. So if you're interested in these books, I'm more than happy to sell them to you, but I just don't know what I'm going to price them at yet. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.